Attention, attention. The train of the inadvertent transfer to the Synodal Church is about to begin its journey of no return. Passengers on the train of the Universal Church, please remain seated, respecting the warning signs of the storm we will face with the help of our Captain and King, Jesus.
In turbulent times like today, times of social reset, single thought, and ideological manipulation, Catholics and humanity face an insidious and dangerous threat: the inadvertent transfer. This term, coined by Dr. Plinio Correa de Oliveira, refers to a process in which one goes from one situation to another without being aware of it, due to a gradual and unintended change in circumstances or thoughts. This concept is especially used to describe how ideas and attitudes can slowly change in a society without people realizing how they are losing fundamental values or how they are aligning themselves with ideologies incompatible with tradition and the way we live. These changes seek to influence from a firm and traditional position to a completely different one, with people being unaware of it because they are gradual and seemingly insignificant changes. These threats manifest themselves in the context of the Synod on Synodality, with its post-truths infecting the minds and spirits of many shepherds of the Church led by the Pope in his modernist and nefarious agenda. Pope Francis, in his eagerness to travel to a postmodern future and embarking the Church to the destination of the ambiguity of synodality, strives to reach his goal with the pretext of openness and listening to everyone, turning the Church into a platform for ideologies, especially leftist ones, with practices contrary to Catholic doctrine and, of course, to Christ. Small, seemingly harmless concessions lead the Church to a gradual erosion of the values of doctrine and to the acceptance of principles that undermine the Catholic faith and morals. This is the danger of inadvertent transfer, the slow but steady transformation of our beliefs and practices without our being fully aware of it. The manipulation of truth in digital times is a reality we live in the era of post-truth, where objectivity and reality are distorted in favor of subjective and manipulative narratives. The truth, as taught by the Church, is clear, absolute, and firm. However, in the context of the Synod, new pseudo-truths are presented that seek to adapt doctrine to the whims of the Vatican hippies and the social pressures or global agenda of single thought. This manipulation of truth is a direct threat to the integrity of our faith and a form of inadvertent transfer that we must firmly resist. A call to vigilance and action. As Catholics, we must be on guard and alert our families and young people to these dangers. It is crucial to recognize the signs of gradual change and to question any deviation from traditional doctrine. We cannot allow the Synod on Synodality to be used as an instrument for the introduction of errors and confusion. We must stand firm in our faith, rooted in the eternal truth of the Church, and aware of attempts at manipulation. The evil of postmodernity. Postmodernity offers us a worldview where everything is relative and where truth adapts to individual desires. This is the perfect breeding ground for inadvertent transfer. Moral relativism and the denial of absolute truths lead to a directionless society where Christian values are increasingly marginalized. we must fight this evil radically, courageously, affirming the truth of Christ and the teaching of the Church. And to conclude, friends, I give you an urgent warning. The inadvertent transfer is a real and present threat. It is the devil's weapon for these times, and in the context of the Synod on Synodality and the era of post-truth, we must be more vigilant than ever. That is why I make a call to critical reflection and decisive action as Catholics who believe in the chair of Peter and in the unity of the Church, aware that facing this situation is not easy. For this reason, let us not allow deception and manipulation to divert our families and young people from the truth of Christ. Let us face with courage and determination the challenges of these times, protecting our faith and our values against any attempt to attack, no matter where it comes from. The truth of the Church and defending Christ is our sure guide. Let us stand firm in it, alert to any insidious change, and faithful to the mission of defending the faith in all aspects of our lives. And may the light of Christ illuminate our path, and the Virgin Mary strengthen us in this battle against evil and lies. All harm comes to us from not having our eyes fixed on you, Saint Teresa of Avila. I am Jose Cedeño, and this was the Bell Tower of the Vinde. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it by ringing the bells with us. Bye, beloved warriors in the Lord.